Good afternoon, everyone. We are in the Verizon Wireless VZWBuzz recap, and I'm excited that today we are joined by Sarah Ruhlman. She is Sarah Scoop on Twitter. Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Monica. How are you?
I'm doing great. Where are you today?
I'm actually on vacation in Florida today, so
Excellent.
doing well traveling.
I know you've been traveling to a bunch of fun events, so I'll be asking you a little bit about that in a few minutes.
Okay.
And what we do on the recap, as you all know, is to give you sort of the quick summary learnings of the chat. And this was a very, very important chat talking about security and protecting your mobile device, but also protecting your data. And today, at the end of the chat, at the end of this recap, we're going to give away Motorola Slim Pack battery booster, which is a great device to have, especially if you're traveling, and it holds 2 full charges for your cell phone. So it's a great device. And also, someone's going to win a Samsung Galaxy Note 3, one of, I know, Geek Babe's favorite device, but also a favorite among a lot of people. So I hope that the winner gets to enjoy that smartphone, which has a slightly bigger screen, which is great for those of us who need glasses sometimes. So one of the key things that, and I would love to get also your opinion, Sarah, on this in terms of safety and security. It's a very big theme, but it's very important to realize that two key things: that having viruses on either your computer or your mobile device or your tablet means 2 things. It means that you can lose your data, right? So you can lose the things that you've been keeping there. You can lose your files, you can use your photos. Some viruses behave in that manner. They erase your data. So that would be a disaster.
Right, which, I mean, that's crazy. Think about how much stuff you keep on your computer, your personal things. And
exactly. Another good reason to actually have stuff backed up on the cloud, which we will talk about a little bit. Has something like that happened to you, Sarah, in terms of...
No, it hasn't happened to me, but I've had friends that it's happened to, so I'm always extra cautious when I read emails or get links.
Exactly. So that's actually a key tip that you just mentioned, which is don't click on anything that you're not expecting. I mean, literally, it's a great rule on your computer, on your cell phone. Just don't click on it. I mean, unless you're expecting something and unless you can verify that that file is safe, I would opt for caution and don't click on it. The second risk, though, that I want to talk about from clicking on things on your mobile device, on your tablet, or on your computer is that some of these viruses actually are working to collect your personal information and get access to your bank accounts, and you can lose money this way. They can access funds in your bank, they can access your credit cards. This industry, this virus malware industry, is a huge industry. They have conventions, they have meetings all over the world. It is it's crime, but it's big business. So the reason it is because they access your money and they access your hard-earned savings. So it's especially important that I want to stress that do not take safety and security of your mobile device lightly. It is hugely important because we are doing so much more with our mobile devices. And so I don't want to scare you, but I do want to make sure you know that it's not just the occasional lost file or some virus. This is a very serious threat. You were going to say something, Sarah?
I was saying, right? I mean, I just think about how much I use my phone, or it's so easy to, look at your bank account statement or anything when it's just in the palm of your hand. And I'm sure there's so many other people like that. I mean, it's crazy to think if, something did happen to it, how much of an issue that would cause for people.
Yeah, it's so true. I mean, all of us have left our phone somewhere at some point. Maybe it's temporarily, or maybe it's, also sadly sometimes permanently. And so it's also important to have a password on your phone. Don't be lazy. Put the little, PIN code on your phone or some way that protects your email, that protects your photos, and all of that stuff that really, if you don't have that locked in screen, it's just very easy for someone to immediately use it and misuse it. So that's kind of a simple, quick thing that we want to recommend you do. Verizon customers have the benefit also of a program called Total Mobile Protection, and I do love that Total Mobile Protection because it gives you, I'm going to just read you the top 3 things, gives you it gives you the ability to actually wipe the data clean from your phone, on your phone remotely in case you lose it. You also get the chance to get it replaced and delivered to you the next day. So that's kind of great because so many of our devices, they're expensive, and there's open enrollment for that. If you didn't get it for your phone when you purchased it, or when you changed phones or upgraded, or simply added a new line, there's open enrollment through September 7th. It's really worthwhile doing, and you will also get access to Tech Coach, which is something I use all the time, and it's a Verizon service within Total Mobile Security that helps you with moving files, with all of the things that you may have questions on when you want to be totally safe about your device and about your data. So I strongly encourage you guys to think about Total Mobile Security and protect your phone. Again, the enrollment ends on September 7th. And then it won't happen again until there's another open enrollment, or when you buy a new device. You know how everybody asks you whether you want to buy the added security, so it's really worthwhile doing. Have you used Find My Phone app at all, Sarah, perhaps?
No, I have not. I haven't used it yet. So, but is that the tracking type apps?
Mm-hmm. Find My Phone, right? So when you misplace it, you can actually remotely locate it. I use it all the time.
That's great. I mean, how many times do you misplace your phone and it ends up being in your purse or something, and you've looked all over your house for 10 minutes? Yeah.
Or you can call it, but sometimes I have it on mute, so that doesn't help me. But yeah, that's an app, and you can download that for Apple devices, for Android devices, for Windows. So make sure that you do have that Find My Phone app. It's really worthwhile. And another quick summary on Total Mobile Protection: so you can replace your phone, you get access to Tech Coach, you can secure your data on the cloud, and the Tech Coach will help you do that. They even, if you give them permission, they will even go on your computer and help you move files from your phone to your computer, so it's really great. And you can also locate your phone. So, it's 4 things all in one. And I'm going to get the actual price, but I believe it's just $10 a month. Very worthwhile doing. So we're also going to talk a little bit about fashion, and I invited Sarah Ruhlman because she is a fashion blogger, and she gets invited to all these incredible fashion events. And we talked about what are some of the things that some manufacturers are doing that are fun, part of that are making it more fashionable for us. They used to be all black and dreary devices. Now there's some fun things. So what are some of the things that you find that are like must-haves?
Well, I think even with, I know we were talking like fashion using apps and things, but it's also like you can actually use your cell phone as a fashion accessory now. There's so many different designer cases, or even the cases that are made into clutches that you can use your purse and your phone with your credit card and make it into like a small purse as your clutch. I mean, it's crazy how cell phones have kind of developed into their own little fashion accessory themselves.
Yeah, it's so true. I love those clutches. They're really great, and they're also great for young girls as well, because they get to just put it in there and either go to the movie, something that actually keeps the phone safe.
Right, and especially young girls. I mean, I know my niece, she's 13, and she just got a cell phone, and she loves matching up her case color with her outfit color, which is so fun for young children. Yeah, it's so true. What are some of the other wearable technology things that you use, or that you like, or that you've seen you'd like? Well, when it comes to like wearable, I really like the cell phone cases that actually, I don't have one with me now, but you can actually put like your credit card inside the back of it, which is perfect. I know, like I told you, I'm in Florida, so it's great because you can just grab that and take it to the beach instead of carrying like your entire bag with you. Then you have your phone right there, or you can, in the back pocket of the case, you can put like some money in it or something like that, which is nice.
Yeah, yeah, it's so true. The so are you wearing anything these days?
I just recently, the watch that was sent to us,
Oh,
I really
right.
like that. Yeah, the watch is so fun. I'm just starting playing around with it, but I know that can kind of be a fun technology piece too. It comes in the gold and the silver, which gold watches I just love. So that's so fun to accessorize with something that's practical to use.
So you use that a lot? I mean, what are some of the things that you're doing with it, actually?
Yeah, I actually haven't used it too much, but I've been playing around with the camera aspect on it, which I thought was so fun to be able to like take pictures on your watch, literally. So that was really fun.
You're actually taking pictures on it?
Yes.
Do you have it on?
No, I don't have it with me right now. I didn't bring it on my trip with me, unfortunately. I don't know why.
You're trying to keep it safe and...
Yes, I know. I didn't want to bring too much, so...
Right. Robin just posted that it's folio cases, that what you're referring to, right?
Oh, yes, that's the name of it. Yep. Thanks, Robin.
Yeah, Robin rocks, and she's keeping us honest and accurate. Yeah, so one of the things that I find is that so much of the decisions that we make on technology have a lot to do with the way they look, right? We don't want an ugly TV, or we don't want a not so nice looking computer in the middle of the living room, and that kind of thing. What have you seen lately that you find is like really interesting from that design standpoint that people would want to put in their home?
With fashion related, with the design?
Well, just, nice design in terms of, things that you like looking at.
I really like things that are like flat and slick type design. I love the way that, even computers and TVs, they've made everything so flat. It's not like bulky and taking up a lot of room. And I think coming from a design aspect, that's great, because when you want to design like a space, you don't want it overly cluttered. So with technology now, you can have a huge TV in your living room, and it's not going to look like a big bulky thing. You can still design around it and that type of thing.
And yeah, I think what has happened too is even devices like the Sling Box and TiVo and Apple TV, they've become a little nicer to look at. I still do not get the fact that all of the smartphones being made don't come in like a variety of colors, from the get-go. I'm not getting that. Like, come on. Although I have to say that the Motorola one did give you the ability to customize your back and customize the color of your of your buttons. Yeah, the on and off buttons. And I've often loved the ability to customize your own phone. I know you don't live too far away from the Mall of America, but for those of you in or near, or if you go visit the Mall of America, Verizon's destination store has a great workshop area where you actually can, customize your case. And so that's kind of a fun thing to do. I did a couple of custom cases for my daughter and some of her friends, and it's actually a great birthday gift too, or party favor even, to give away. That's all, obviously, if you know what phones your girls' friends are using. But yeah, there's a lot of that. What are some of the less expensive things that you find can help you customize your mobile technology? What are some things you can put on your iPads or your Samsung tablets?
Like, I think using your phone with the free apps that are available is just amazing. I mean, I don't know if we have time to like talk about a few of them, but
yeah,
like Poshmark, I know, like when you go to an event or something, you'll wear maybe you go somewhere for like New Year's Eve and you wear a dress and you don't want to re-wear it again because you took so many pictures in it. There's apps like Poshmark that can allow you to just download the app and you can take photos and you can actually sell that on the app itself. So, I mean, it's really fun because you can kind of buy and sell. It's like trading your clothes and not totally re-wearing it. So that one's really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
And then there's another app that's kind of fun that I thought I would mention. It's called What's My Size? Because you know when you go shopping and at one store you might be wearing a certain size and you go to another store and you're like, how did my size change 3 sizes in walking a block?
Yeah.
So they have this app called What's My Size, which is really neat because you can put your size in for one store and then compare it to what that size is really related to at another store.
Wow, that's really great.
Yeah, so that one's fun.
Anything?
Another one is Tori Daily, because I know there's a lot of people that are interested in fashion that maybe like Tori Birch, her designs and things. And so their app's really fun because it's kind of a behind-the-scenes look. She'll do like interviews and different things like inside look of Fashion Week or interviews with models or just things that you don't typically see, and then they offer you great deals and free shipping on different looks. So that's fun too.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I know there was in the Innovation Center in San Francisco, there was a way for, well, they're exploring the system whereby you can go to a kiosk and pick some clothes, and the kiosk screen will actually show you what you would look like on them. And I think
that's so fun.
Yeah. So you don't have to actually go and try them, right? They don't have them there. They can say, well, we can get you this look. And so that's kind of super interesting.
Yeah. Well, and another fun thing is I feel like everyone goes through this when you're like, I have nothing to wear. There's nothing that I haven't worn. But really, there's different apps that allow you to do this, but you could just do it from your own cell phone if you didn't want to download an app by actually just taking photos of the clothes that you have, and then maybe you're bored one day and you can kind of put different looks together when you have it all electronically documented instead of standing there in your closet like, what am I going to wear? Well, in your free time, you can be making collages with the different pieces that you already have or rearranging them, which is also kind of a fun way to use your cell phone.
Wow, yeah, that is really great. That's a Tori Daily. That was what we talked about. Tori Daily. What was this last one again?
The last one wasn't totally an app. There are like the cloth app. You can kind of do a similar thing where you take photos, and I did like a post on this recently for this week too, so people could kind of know 6 different apps that are fun and easy to use.
I just retweeted it because the amazing Misty McPadden, who does not miss a beat, just posted it so everybody can see the apps that Sarah is talking about for us. These are so fun. And
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, there's so many fun things you can do with your phone. And what I really love is just having your phone with you when you go shopping, even just simply Googling a coupon code or something when you're there. I mean, it's silly not to save the money if you can. And so many times I just randomly am shopping, and before I check out, I just check to see if there happens to be a coupon, and most of the time there usually is, at least a small percentage off. So that's always good. I feel like
that's so true. That's so true. One of the things that I think is so fun too is that if you have girls, and sometimes all you see them doing is this, right? They're on the phone, right? Or staring at the screen, doing something. I have found out though, on a side note, is that when kids these days, you see them on the cell phone, what's happening is like they're having one conversation that starts in school and keeps going, it keeps going through home, and then it continues sometimes through the night, which is not a good thing. But it's just one long conversation they seem to be having. But if you use some of these apps also to get them excited, right? About certain things like designing their own look. What are some of those apps that allow you perhaps to like design?
To design your own look?
Yeah.
Well, there's like Shop Style is one of the apps, and I have some information about it right here. But you can like narrow down your look that you want on that one, which is a good one because you can narrow it down by brand, by size, color. So you can kind of find exactly what you're looking for. But I know there's like a ton of apps too out there. I'm sure if you just got on your phone and searched like hairstyles or something, if it comes to like fashion's kind of related to the beauty aspect. So I know, as you were saying, like getting them excited about it. I know one app, I don't know the exact name of it right now, but there's so many out there like it, where you just download and you can try like different hairstyles on.
I love that.
Yeah, it's so fun. I mean, there's quite a few out there that allow you to do that, but even if you don't want to, try a whole new hair color, but maybe you're actually going to get your hair cut and you're thinking about chopping quite a few inches off. You could see what you're going to look like before you actually commit to doing it.
Yeah, which is always a very useful thing to be doing. Because who hasn't? I just want to also tell everyone we are going to pick the winner in the next minute. The winners, actually, in the next minute, because we're almost out of time. But we will get to all of your questions on the stream. Some of you are asking obviously some great questions. Everyone's question is a good question. Things about how do you back up on the cloud, and what are some of the things that you can back up on the cloud. Quick question for you on that, Sarah. Can you back up from your Samsung Galaxy smartwatch onto the cloud directly, or does it have to go to your phone? Do you know?
I believe it went directly. I connected my phone with my tablet with my watch, and as far as I can tell, it's all on there together. So that's great for me.
Janet had a question on that, so I just spotted that. I figured I'd ask you since you're the expert.
It's great. I mean, and it's really cool, the whole idea of that, because so often, you know, you'll use one thing and you have something on there, and then, you know, maybe you leave that somewhere, like if you're traveling and you don't bring it, and you have something on there and you can get right on, and you still have the same information no matter which device you're using, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's so true. Okay, well, I am so grateful you were able to come, Sarah.
Thank you so much for having me.
So generous of you to share all that, and to be so prepared and have the blog ready so that we could give everyone a summary of your recommendations. I'm going to try a couple of these.
Yeah, let me know what you think.
Yeah, and I'm going to also ask Misty, if possible, to please post a link to the Total Mobile Protection link so that we can remind folks again about the importance of Total Mobile Protection, and if it's right for you to take care of it. Actually, it's powered. The protection is actually powered by McAfee technology, so you would be in very good hands, and so would your data be. Okay, so we have a winner of the SlimPack 4000 battery charger, and the first winner is going to be at Nupur Ghosh, Ghosh, and I'm going to post it here on Twitter. Congratulations! This is really a great device. How do you use that? How do you use yours? How much do you use it, Sarah?
A lot. I use it all the time, actually. It really does. I mean, the power on that is amazing. They're going to love it.
It is, right? Do you get the 2 full charges on your phone?
Yep.
Yeah.
And my phone is always dead, so it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're on there, I have so many apps on it, so it's great.
Yeah, no, it's true. I'm going to post that Nupur Ghosh, congratulations, so that she can see she won the Motorola SlimPack. And then what you do to claim your prize is just please DM the Tech Dad or Misty, Misty Girl PH, and get your shipping information so that we can shoot this right out to you. The final winner on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, again a device that you are all going to love, is at A Stronger. Congratulations to both the Nupur Ghosh and A Stronger. Where are you? We're also going to give you a couple of links to how to use your prizes so that you get the most of them as well. And that actually wraps it up for us. Sarah, how long are you in Florida for?
I come back in about a week, so I'm here for a little while.
And are you near the beach?
Yes. Yeah.
I can see a tan already working.
Well, thanks. I'm working on it.
I can see that. Yeah, so let us know when you get back, and any more fashion tips or ideas that you can share with us. You're going to be our fashion correspondent.
Yeah, sorry, what did you say there?
No, I said you're going to be our fashion correspondent.
Oh, I love that. But honestly, like, there are just so many apps out there that are fashion related, beauty related. If you just get on your phone and just start searching, you're going to find some that you love. And there's so many out there that are free, which is great. And I love the idea of actually you can kind of get paid to play around with it when you start selling some of your items or things that you haven't used. So it can be really fun.
It's so fun. Somebody asked whether there's some fashion apps for kids younger, say, between 8 and 10. I find there's quite a few of those. Do you know of any right off the bat?
Not that I can think of for children, but I mean, there's so many. I'm sure it would be easy to find some. And I can, look on that too. And if you want to tweet me, whoever asked the question, I will definitely investigate it for you.
Yeah, it's Spunk and Spice. So I'll make sure you get this to reply to that. One of the apps that I loved playing with Sammy, my daughter, when she was a little bit younger. She's now 14. We played Sally Spa all the time, and it was so much fun. You're actually running a spa, and you're helping everyone in the spa get facials and haircuts and mani-pedis, and it's against the clock, so you have to be fast, and you get to buy stuff, but not real money. So I recommend that for girls if you're interested. It's a very fun app. So thanks everyone, and have a wonderful weekend. Congratulations to the winners, and please make sure that you come back here on Friday again to the VZWBuzz chat sponsored by Verizon. Thanks so much.
Thank you.